Hello, this is Tracy from Simply Into My Nails. I'll be updating this current manicure, which is IBD Starburst and Gelish You Glow I Glow, with some stamping in black, which will cover most of the colour and have pops of the purple and pink coming through. To start with, I will be applying OPI Glitter Off around my cuticles and sidewalls, and then I will get on with the stamping. So here I'm applying the OPI Glitter Off into my sidewalls and cuticles, making sure to apply it thickly enough so that it goes into the creases of my nails and also so that it's easy to remove it. So about 10 minutes have passed now and I'm ready to start stamping. So I will grab my stamping plate, which again is Dashica 42 image plate from the Infinity collection, my piece of kitchen paper, my stamping polish, which is Wet n Wild Black Cream, and my stamper. I also use a lint roller to clean my stamper, and there's a bit of residue on there from the last stamping, so I'll just make sure that that's all off and clean. Ready to start stamping. I'm applying the black cream polish to the stamping plate on the image that I've decided to use. So I'm scraping and picking up the image and then lining it up, albeit badly, onto my finger and then transferring the image. I wasn't very happy with how that image came out, but I thought I'd proceed with applying the image to another finger. So I tried again, didn't pick up properly, so I'm going to try again. This time applying the polish in different areas and scraping a little bit lighter, but still not picking up the full image. Third time lucky, or not. So I'm not having much luck with that image, so I'm going to use a different one. I'm going to go with this image. I'm not quite happy with how that image looks on the nail anyway, so it's a blessing in disguise really. So I'll go with this one instead. Much better. Yes, I'm much happier with that one. So I'm going ahead now and applying that image to all of my nails. It's a much easier image to use. So just scraping and picking up and transferring, and now removing the previous stamped image, just using normal polish remover. And just put the image onto that finger, then move on to the thumb, which I didn't line up properly, and as you can see there I've missed the tip, so I'm just positioning the stamper, getting a corner, and then just transferring that to the very tip which I missed. Because the image isn't a sort of set out image, it's more of a sort of irregular pattern, it's easy to do that. Otherwise I would have had to remove it and restamp the whole nail. So now it's time to remove the glitter off. So those little bits of raggedy glue sticking off my fingers drive me nuts, so I have to get them off as soon as possible. So as you can see, using the glitter off, it makes removing the overstamp so much easier. It's really easy to lift the glitter off my nail, which obviously takes the overstamp to polish, and then there's only minimal cleanup left over. And for me, the cleanup is more difficult in the actual sort of creases of my nails where the nail meets the skin, so putting the glitter off in that part really helps a lot. So there's that hand done. It's time to move on to stamping the other hand. So I'm just going to repeat the process that I followed on the first hand. Unfortunately, the thumb gave me trouble on this one, where I completely messed it up, so I had to remove it and then apply the stamp again, including applying the glitter off, because as you could see I left the residue of that on the stamper. So before moving on to stamping the other nails, I'm just applying glitter off around the cuticle and sidewalls again. That should be dry by the time I've finished stamping. So now it's back to the best bit, which is removing the glitter off. It comes off really, really easily. I'm just waiting for the thumb to dry, or the glitter off on the thumb to dry. So whilst I'm doing that, I'm just going to do my cleanup with acetone and a cleanup brush. It's really quick. Then just do the same on the other hand, still whilst waiting for the glitter off to dry. And then I'm just going to use that same brush just to clear off any bits of glitter off that may have got onto the nail because I rushed putting that on, and also any bits of polish that might have been left over from the previous stamping. So now I'm just picking up that image, transferring it to the nail properly this time, and then removing the glitter off, which is pretty much dry, although it's not 100% dry, but it still came off okay. There you go. I absolutely love using glitter off to help with the overstamp. It really does make cleanup a breeze.
Now all the stamping's done, I just need to leave these to dry for a little while before I do my top coat. So a few minutes have passed now and I'm just putting on my top coat, which is HK Girl by Glisten and Glow, and I'm trying to make a mess of it. My bottle's gone quite gloopy now and it's quite difficult to put on. I need to thin this out with some Seche Store or something, but I need to buy some. I could put gel top coat on this, but I have a feeling that I wouldn't keep it on for long anyway, so there's no point. But that's one hand top coated and the other one not. So I will put top coat on this one. I've finished the manicure now. I've stamped all the nails using the same pattern from the Dashica plate, albeit a different image than what I planned to start out with, but I'm not sure how I feel about this, if I'm honest. It was a really quick manicure just to tie these colours in together. I think I will sleep on it and see how I feel about it tomorrow, but I'm probably going to cover it over with something else. But that's the beauty of gel manicures. I can take off the stamping at any time and I can apply a different design, or I can paint over this with regular polish, or I could put another coat of a different coloured gel polish on top, whatever takes my fancy. So I'm sure if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see what happens to this manicure in its different guises over the next couple of weeks. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.